Nuara Achim Kaya Kuwa Nawa. Nuara for waiting for us. Alright, first of all we want to introduce ourselves, but first we want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Kol Halayim, Wahawad, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Alright, giving all praise and honor and glory. Alright, praise and glory to our power, Allahayinawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And of course, giving double honors, of course, to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who all right. Of course, the elders, the Shalayachim, all right, which are the apostles and the elders, all right, of Israel today, all right, who the Lord, of course, set up, which are guiding the elect, okay, being them head spiritual fathers and, of course, them head spiritual teachers, all right, here. To of course guide us alright, so that we can of course make it to the kingdom. Alright. Of course, you know, they looking and caring for our souls. Alright. And of course a part of that is encouraging us to finish this course and this race that we're going into. Alright, because we're at the end and we can see that pretty much the kingdom is right there in our sights. It's almost nearly in grasp. Okay. We just gotta of course keep our garments clean and of course not let the of course ministry be blamed. All right, we gotta of course be very circumspect of all our moves, what we did, and just continue just to endure. All right, of course, peace and salutation to the elect wherever you've been scattered to. You know, the Akim, all right, the brothers, Akhwa, the sisters, all right, that are a part of the elect. Okay, the 144,000 men, okay, which are all prophets. Hanaba Ayayim, Ra'ashim, the heads, all right, and of course the rest of the 1/3, which are the women, and children, okay, which the elect are going to receive that first dominion of the kingdom, okay, which is your pod. That's beautiful. All right, you're dealing with the elect, which goes into Bachayarim, all right, that's the chosen, okay. When you go into that, you're dealing with the best rule, okay. So we're the true best rule. All right, we're the true Amath Ra'ashim, all right, the true heads, all right, of the nation. We are the true people of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, we're just in this destitute state, being in Shawwal, hell, all right, here on earth, okay, because we, of course, have disobeyed the law, statutes, commandments, and of course, we had to, of course, experience this Shawwal, this lower state, be able to, of course, appreciate the kingdom and be able to rule, of course, in equity and fairness, and of course, knowing both sides of the tables, okay? Because it say false balance is abomination to the Lord, okay? So we gotta know the good and the bad, all right? That which is tawab and that which is right, all right? Evil, good and evil, all right? So without further ado, we just gonna go in the spirit. If you got anything on top, but you just go, if no, I'll just get something, but you can get, this is, get Isaiah 55, and you can start at 3.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 55 verse 3. It says, "Incline your ear and come unto me, hear and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David."
Yeah, and that's what the elect will receive, the sure mercies of Dawadah. All right, the loving kindness, which of course the pardon, all right, that of course Dawadah received. Of course Dawadah, which is King David, he of course committed adultery and still was forgiven. He had a pardon for it. Okay, and that's of course we being a part of that house of David. We want that pardon. We want the sure mercy, tender mercies. All right, going into the chesed, all right, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, all right, continue. If you got any precepts, you can bring in the middle too.
God, it says, "Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people."
Right. So, if you could receive it, he was also King David was also Peter, right, head of the church. Okay, and of course, there's a prophecy that say that we actually gonna seek to see our King. All right, in these last days, most likely, I believe it's a prophecy that that he gonna be, of course, brought back, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so got anything?
No.
All right, so let me see if I can find that precept real quick. It might be in like Zach or Zephaniah. We're gonna see if we can get this precept real quick. We talk about we're gonna seek our King or something like that. All right, so give us one moment. This is a lesson through the Spirit, which is mainly this lesson is gonna just go into the kingdom and stuff, and just blessings that we're gonna receive.
Yep. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So we're a holy people. The scripture says we're above all people upon the earth. Like me and the brother was speaking earlier about, I was watching a YouTube channel about these different Edomites, living it up, and I'm thinking through the Spirit, man, we're gonna have it way better than they could even imagine to have, than we could even imagine to have. Seeing the different ways that they're living, their homes, their mansions.
Right.
We're gonna have 100,000 times better than.
It ain't even no comparison.
God.
Because, like I said, they not Jake. They not the salt of the earth. Okay? The Lord ain't with them. Okay? He's not with them. So, of course, when Jake get in the rulership, the Lord gonna give us the land of milk and honey. We gonna be right, man. Ever flowing, everlasting, man. We the real rulers. We the real kings. Malachian, royal mean going into a king. All right? Regal, that's we them people. All right? We them, like I know the dude, what's it? Wiz Khalifa would say, "We them boys," but we ain't them boys. We them kings, them men. Okay. All right, that's how we gonna be, and even our sons gonna be righteous and decked out. All right.
Good precept. Yep. This is Ecclesiastes 10:7. It says, "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth."
Right. You can go to that.
So the scripture says they've seen servants upon horses. Yeah, you've seen these different Edomites. They're really servants, all right? They're really peasants, and they're living like kings, which is backwards. I'm just watching, the different ways that they're living, and I'm comparing it to how I'm living. I'm like, man, this is some nonsense. This is topsy-turvy. I should have that, not them, Yep. The scripture says, "In princes walking as servants." So us being princes, being kings, we're in a very low estate, The servants of the Lord are in a very low estate, living in small, cramped apartments.
Right. We like I say, woe into them that join house to house. We living literally on top of each other.
Yeah, you can't do certain things because you living next to somebody. You can't make a certain amount of noise.
Right.
That's gonna disturb them.
Yeah, they gonna freak out, and they either are heathen or living as heathen.
Okay.
And you doing something productive. We of course being men of the Lord and stuff, like we doing things of course that are productive. We of course taking care of ourselves while we're in this flesh. All right, and we're doing the work. We the chief ones that matter. But these people, you got of course demons on the left hand side. They don't want us of course to have any happiness. They want to really just have us to see us dead. So we gotta of course deal with this stuff. But look, we the only thing that matter. I believe that Kazak, the brother Kazak in Mississippi, he been going in saying like, look, we the only ones that matter, which is true. We elect. If we be the elect, we put on as the hopefully elect. We the only ones that matter. These people have been born in vain. No, these people ain't nothing. I tell you that the heathen, they is drop as a bucket, as a spittle. You read Jeremiah, I think that's Isaiah 40 or something like that. It says here, and also, that one they tell you that the earth was made for our sake. But if you got anything, you got something right now, quick?
Kind.
All right, yes, bring out what you got.
This is is James chapter 2, verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him?" Yeah, so at this current moment, the chosen of the Most High are very poor when you think of a monetarily, but the scriptures tells us that we're rich in faith, and eventually, you know, when the Lord returns, we're going to receive that kingdom, that promise, and we're not going to be poor anymore. You know, we're going to receive all the different blessings.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we gonna really receive it, man. You know, as they say, the meek shall inherit the earth. You know, that's gonna be, you know, righteous. You know, when we actually, you know, be able to actually receive that gift, man, that Mathath, you know, that Yahweh Shem Shai give unto those that believe in him, that love him. This is Revelation chapter 2 and 9. And it says here, "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich," right? And we rich in what? There's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the true riches, okay? Which we'll, you know, quickly probably try to back that up real quick. Just give us a wee moment. I'm gonna give you your precept and you pull it up. Right, so
okay.
In a second. You know, the Lord seeing us that, you know, the tribulation that we go through, the poverty, you know, Jake may not have money to pay for the bill, or he may just got a, you know, a renter's insurance. Renter's insurance that no catastrophe ever happened,
Okay.
and I'm paying $166 each year.
Okay.
And you got it where there's some of these E's, they don't even pay that stuff.
Kind, and if you got a car that's not very expensive, let's say you got a $6,000 car, you're paying like $200 a month for the car. In no time, you're literally buying the car over again. So even let's say you crashed the car, you totaled the car, they'll if it's not your fault, the accident wasn't your fault, they'll basically pay you out for what that car is worth at that certain moment, but you already paid that. They're really giving you your money back.
Right, exactly.
Which is some nonsense.
Right, yeah, so it's just nothing but a big racket, you know, and if you don't nothing happen, they just getting that money.
And they force you to get insurance. If you don't have insurance, a cop pulls you over, they can take your car.
Jeez.
And you might go to jail.
Right,
receive all types of
fines. License, lose your privilege to drive. But they say it's a privilege, it's no right. That's what they say. You know, it's crazy. And like I said, that's why I say, woe to them that have these prescribed these unrighteous decrees.
Okay.
You know, make them in the law. You know, 2 precepts. You know, just rough paraphrasing.
Yeah. Not only do they barely give you, you know, pay you enough at your job to, you know, to live and to survive, but then they put, you know, more hell on top of you. Like the brother said, renter's insurance. They force you to get. You have to have it.
Yeah, like you can't get the apartment. Unless you get the
renter's insurance.
And we want to see the proof that you got.
Okay.
And then it's like crazy because then now you got it now. Like,
and they won't even sell you a car unless you show that you have insurance.
Yeah. This is it. You gotta, and it's so wicked. Like these, like Jake. All right, they got the impound lot, and then right next to the impound lot, in there they got the insurance, tax, registration right there in there. So they know how to make the money, man. It's crazy. This Romans 11:33. Yeah, 11:33, bro.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 33.
Yep.
It says, "Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High! How unsearchable are His judgments and His ways past finding out."
Right. So the true riches is this wisdom and knowledge of the power. All right. When you actually know who Yahweh Shem Shai is, all right, that's actual true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's true riches. All right. You know, that's of course what's actually cherishable. That's what's precious value. You having these wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, the wisdom is more precious. It's more valuable than rubies and stuff.
Yeah, that's the greatest wealth you can have in this world. You know, and people will look at us. You know, they'll call us bums. You know. Yeah, but we rich, man.
Right, exactly.
We got the greatest riches you could ever have and you could ever hope for. You know.
Yep.
Not having a car that's gonna end up breaking down. Not having a house that you can lose at any moment. The house can burn down. Not having job that pays you however amount a year, you know. This is the greatest riches that you can have because all that's coming to naught, you know.
Right.
This is gonna the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem is gonna last forever.
That's it.
It's never gonna stop.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's just continue ever flowing, man, and it just continues to flow and flow and flow and flow. You know, men of wisdom, out of them gonna flow rivers of living water. You know, ever flowing, man. You know that's amazing. You know. So yeah, the true riches is this wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so going back, it says back in Revelation chapter 2, it says but it says I'm gonna read it back from the top 2:9 Rev. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty. And he's speaking. This is John the Revelator who wrote this. All right, yeah. Which this actually is Yahushua speaking. Okay, because it's in the red letter, Slakia. All right. It says in poverty, but thou art rich. Okay, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Shaitan or Satan, which is the enemy and adversary. So, you know, this is a twofold precept. All right. You know, you got Jake. You know, they claim to be, you know, the real Jake, the real Jew. And then they really wicked. They not really worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They of course doing things of course for filthy lucre in this world. They don't really want the kingdom to come because really they want the kingdom with E. You know?
Yeah, they're living in their kingdom.
They live in it, man.
You want to establish yourself in Babylon. That's madness.
It's crazy. That stuff can get taken from you. Just look at the dude Tazakia over there at that ice whatever JJ Fish. I keep calling Ice JJ Fish. Israelite Church of Jesus Christ or something like that. He threw. He got what, tax evasion, all these different multiple charges. They said he basically, embezzling all this bread and stuff. He know what's up. So you ain't gonna, and look, that he is the Lord's whipping stick. So you think you gonna get away from judgment? This dude spoke blasphemy. He said he the comforter, right? The God sent comforter. He going off. You know, he going off, man. You know. Anyway, going back. Yeah, so it says, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are the Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And that on the other fold, the double fold, is that, you know, we know those that have said they are actually of the stock of Jacob, of Israel, but are actually not. They have of Adawam, Edom, Aishashua, which is he. All right. Yeah,
and when you interact with these people, they're very low level. You know, they're not priestly. You know, they're not kingly. You know, there's nothing holy about them. There's nothing, nothing righteous about them.
Nope.
They have no true leadership qualities. No blessings of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Okay. Yeah, man, these people just grimy, man. Like they just nigs, man, niggards. All right, I'll say it like that. All right. You know, the elite, they niggards, okay? They stingy, they of course covet everything. Okay. You know, we seen this show we was watching with the Jacob Rothschild Baron, all right? This peasant, this dude he just wanted he hired some, I don't know, it looked like he had something set up. It was on BBC Network, British Broadcasting Company. They had to have this dude look, this homo effeminate guy go look for all the, like, some expensive stuff. Okay. And then it's like the stuff where he ended up going and looking at, and they even showing one of his estates over there in London. It was nothing. Okay. It wasn't even nothing. It was like some old grandma stuff, man, that nobody like. Nobody don't like their things, man. We like finer. We like the real things, man. That's garbage, man. When you end up seeing what these elite doing, they ain't really doing nothing, man. If you saying you claiming you the top dude, and I'm going into places, it got a spirit of a grandma, some old garbage. You know, like, you know how you go into grandma's house, she got plastic over the couch. He don't got the plastic over the couch, but the stuff that, you know, it is just some old junk. I don't want that stuff, man. Throw that out. Renaissance art, all this, it's like pedo stuff, all these idols. We don't want that. Fuck, man, we gonna melt that gold, that zahab, that gold down, and we gonna make new stuff out of it. All right? Riches is gonna be translated onto us. All right? All that unjust that all the riches that was unjustly gotten is gonna be given back to its rightful owners, Israel. All right? Come on. So, yeah, you know, we're going to switch over back again. Yeah, go.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. It says, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, so the Lord actually has a bachayar, chosen people, all right? And that's, as we know, you go to the book of, Isaiah chapter 42, and like here, because the word chosen, bachayar, elect, what did it say? Whom I chosen? Yeah, chosen, go back to elect, which this is real quick. Isaiah 41 or 42, all right, and 1. It says, behold my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. So our spirit, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Recha Kodash, is on, of course, the elect, okay, men of Israel, all right, the elect of Israel, okay. You know, the Holy Spirit is going to enter within the elect, okay? And they, of course, are going to repent, all right? Be sorrowful. I've been in the world. I was, just a no good, deadbeat. Now, of course, I am now a clean, washed, new creature in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, he shall bring forth judgments to the Gentiles. And obviously, the Lord, he's going to make us his sharp weapon. His threshing instrument having teeth, all right? That shall, as you read in 41 and 15, that shall thresh the mountains, these different governments, and beat them small, and make the hills, the lesser governments and such, as chaff, all right? Because we going to be fishers. Instead of fishers, we're going to be hunters, all right? As the scripture says. All right, yep.
Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
A drop. I don't care about that drop. That's insignificant, mate. All right? Which is insignificant, meaning nothing, man. Naught. All right? I don't care, but we water, a bit of water that just dropped in. Okay, that's nothing to me. Okay, that's what these heathen are. All right, the Gawayim, that's what they are likened unto the Lord. All right, so even when we giving out these spiritual claims, you looking at it, damn, that even looks so good. I want it so bad, man. The Lord just gonna give us all our desires.
Okay.
All right, as the scriptures say. All right, we of course supposed to we supposed to seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and then all things are going to be added on to us. We just got to be able to endure, because right now it's the time to work, multiply these, the money that the Lord gave us, this truth, we got these talents, all right, we can't hide it under a napkin, okay? We got to work and labor to enter this rest, okay? Come.
It says, and now, O Yahweh, behold these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing.
These heathen that have been ever reputed as might or nothing, man. Something of nothing, man, like nothing. Like you got that same heathen that's trying to torment you. You got heathen maybe upstairs, because our people are heathen too. They be, if they ain't worshiping Yahweh Shem Shai, they living as heathen. They counted as heathen, all right? But the actual heathen, okay, they is just nothing to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, if the Lord can give somebody that he regards as nothing, all these different things that we see,
right.
Jake, we see it and we're like, Jake is amazed by it and wowed by it. If the Lord can give that to somebody that's nothing, what's he gonna give to his people, his chosen, his elect? He gonna give them 100,000,000 times and more.
Crazy.
He gonna give us way more. If he'll give that to somebody that's a nobody,
right?
Then
this is what he gonna do to the somebody, which is Israel, and of the somebody is the elect.
If he'll give that to somebody he hates, which is Esau, what are you going to do to somebody who he loved, which is Jacob?
Right.
If you'll give that to somebody you hate, what you gonna give to somebody you love?
It's gonna be crazy. You know how it is when you love your son.
God.
Like, man, here.
You want to give him the world. You want to give him everything.
Yeah, like, he just want that little wee bit toy, you know. He want a little Tonka truck or something. You be like, all right, let me get you a Tonka truck. You might give him a Tonka truck, and this is made out of, like, say, like, you might be, he just want the yellow Tonka truck. You give him the platinum looking one. And he be like, whoa, daddy. And then you give him, like, you know, something else. You might give him, like, something, a little watch to go with it and stuff. Then he can, and some sneaks and stuff. Look good.
Yeah, and you take pleasure in him taking pleasure in the things that he have. You're actually happy when you give your children gifts, and that makes them happy. And the Lord is going to take pleasure in all the different blessings that He's going to give us.
All right. Yep, that's it. Like, because remember, we were made in His image, so, you know, we of course, the men, we the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, that's how the Lord. We remember to Zion line, which is that monument. You know that when the Lord look upon Israel, you know, He always remembering us. All right. So when you see Jake, you gonna see the likeness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. That's how we supposed to be. We supposed to put on and be as our Lord Yahushua. All right. Which Yahushua is as like Yahweh. All right. Simple as that. Okay. Yahweh being the Most High, and then Yahushua being His only begotten. Okay. Right. Come on.
Yep. It says, and now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. It says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thine only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. It says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Right, and that's how Jake saying, like, man, hey man, world's made for our sake.
Okay.
I don't got nothing.
Okay.
I'm living in a little criminal, damn apartment. You know, Jake, like I said, Jake got different hells and such.
Okay.
You know, so I go do his own hell. You know, I might, like you said, this might have a car. This may have he gotta take the bus. This might have a place. This might be for a period. He have to stay with somebody else, or even he might stay with his parents or something. Till of course the Lord bless him, to get to the next level or whatever it be. But we all got like our own hells and stuff. But that's how Jake be thinking. Like, damn man, how come I don't got nothing? We the chosen people. Like that's the first thing you be thinking. Like when you first come in the truth, you be like, damn man, like we the holy people. Well, wait, if we all this, we kings. Why we ain't up? It's because right now, the time right now is of our punishment. But as it tell you in the scriptures that we have we made it to affliction shall not rise in the second time or something like that. And it tell you that about what I'm talking about, them precepts about how our affliction has been accomplished.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could pull it up, we in the last captivity, under E. E is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. All right, so we at the end of it. Okay. So right now, mostly the focus is just to stay right. Okay, because look, and put on that nature, put off that weak nature, and put on Yahushua. Okay, stop being as these two-time losers being the E's, and don't be like these 2/3 Jake out here. All right, which they think and esteem as something ain't really nothing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, you see our culture, we get in the precious stones, sharat, labawana, burned frankincense, myrrh, quatrath, all different types of sweet savors. All right. We, of course, greet you, brothers, and do, of course, good unto one another in sincerity, not on no for show, just to look for some type of praise of men or something. We just do it out of genuine of our hearts. You got these people, they get up in the stardom. They, of course, do charitable deeds only to be shown so that somebody say, look, he's a good person, when he really just an evil natured person, and he ain't do it from his heart, from his mind. He was just doing it just because he just wanted some validation.
God, the scripture says that the Lord loves a cheerful giver. You have to give with the willingness of your heart. I believe Yahushua spoke about the woman that put in one mite.
Right.
She put in all that she had, you know, and she did it from her heart. She did it in sincerity. You know, it might not be a lot, but somebody gives all they got, you know.
That's faith. That show you faith. He gave all that's in you, and that just goes on to, you know, loving the Lord with all thy heart, thy soul, and your strength and such. You know, everything, man. Because this is all about the faith, man. And you show your faith by your works. You giving everything that woman gave everything, right? That's a big act of faith. You know,
you're showing when you give all you got to further the ministry, to further the work of the Lord. You're showing that you understand, you know, and you understand that the Lord is gonna bless you with even more. You know, that the Lord is gonna provide for you, no matter, you know, what the situation may be. I remember one of the I believe it was an elder that was speaking about, you know, not to be stingy, not to be afraid to give, because the Lord is gonna give you back more, and the Lord is gonna provide. You know, a lot of brothers you might have a certain amount of money. You like, man, if I give this, I might not have enough to pay my bills. You worried about that, but when you have that faith, you gonna be like, man, I'm gonna give it. The Lord gonna take care of me no matter what. Man.
Yeah, you gonna bless me, man. Y'all gonna look good. You know, when I least even expect it. You know, like I can tell you, look, you know, you first come to the truth, like, because when you was in a, like, say, like, for example, I was in the world. I always wanted to, of course, tithe, but I always, like, felt weird about it because these people, I know they were wicked in the church. So it's like, kind of like, I wanted the understanding of tithing, but obviously you ain't going to get it in the church. All right. Then when I came to the truth, I believe these are the true men of the Lord. So tithing ain't, and it's a part of the law, Thararah. All right. So, obviously we do it to the best of our ability. Now, it ain't nothing. It's nothing to me to go and do with my tithes. You know, just go and do it, man. It's not like, it's something I just think, look, this is the Lord's anyway. All right? Here. That's it. I don't even count that part of my check. That's your Habashim Yahushai's. And he's looking out for the church, the body. All right? Simple as that. You know, I mean, like, you first come in, you going crazy. Here, bam, bam, arms on top. You know? There's levels to it, you know? But just go and show you know, and that, of course, that, you know, I can speak through the Spirit. That in the long run, it helped me, because, you know, you came out in the world, you got all this money, you're like, man, what to do with it? You come in the truth, you're like, man, all this other stuff kind of vanity, and really it's just vanity out here and stuff. And then, you know, obviously that you do come in, do learning the wisdom, knowledge, understanding how to apply the wisdom, then, you know, the money's a defense, and, you know, obviously, like, all right, well, I'm not just going to go and eat out every day and blow all the bread. Okay, because, you know, Jake could go and do that. But you learn, you know. But, like, it just you know, testimony just telling you, like, you know, it was on fire. Like, look, man, here, pay this bread, 250, throw whatever, you know, here. Just bam, bam, bam. And when you hit hard times, or any, regardless, the Lord, he can just bless you. It's not for him to make a poor man rich. All right, that's in Sirach.
And also, if I can make this point, that's not to say that we give in hopes of receiving, because a lot of Christian pastors will tell you, oh, if you give this amount of money, you're gonna get this back, which is wicked, man. You're not supposed to give expecting something back. You give in the sincerity of your heart. You give because you know it's the right thing to do. You don't do it in hopes of, okay, I'm gonna get, if I give this amount of money, I'm gonna get this amount of money back. That's wicked, man.
That's how they be getting y'all too, man. You know, they be like, look, you sold this seed. You sold this seed of just $1,000 for 3 years, and I can guarantee you that the Lord's gonna give you 100-fold. You're gonna be a millionaire like me. You know?
And they really be saying that. They really be scamming these people out of their money. Anybody in their right mind can see that that's clearly a scam. You know, these people are making you promises that if you give a certain amount of money, you're gonna get a certain amount of money back. You know, if you read the scriptures, you like, man, and you have the wisdom and the understanding of the scripture, you're like, man, this dude is wicked as hell. But a lot of Christians, they're not able to see that.
Yeah, they reprobate.
Because the spirit ain't with them.
Yeah, they don't got that spirit of discernment and stuff. You know, that reflective dash. You know.
I think I got that precept you wanted.
All right, what you got? Yeah.
This Isaiah chapter 40 verse 1. It says, "Comfort ye my people, saith Yahweh. saith your power. It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned.
Right, and look, he has literally made war against Jacob. Okay, remember, he is the accuser of our brethren. He said when he sold the birthright to of course our forefather Yaakov, Jacob. He said he sworn in what he did. Didn't he sworn in his heart? Let me see. I'm gonna get it real quick. This is the book of Genesis, right, the 27th chapter. All right, which Babakwa, Rebecca, she helped it, because Isaac, Yetazaquat, our forefather, which was Yahushai, he got older, he couldn't really see, and then he put on the different what was that, the skins that was. Let me see. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27. All right, and 28. Let me see. I'm gonna get it so I can give you a moment. Rebecca said, all right, so I'm just going. Right, this is Genesis chapter 28, right, and verse 41. And E hated Yaakov, and Joshua hated Jacob, which that's our forefather, which out of Jacob came the 12 tribes of Israel, because of the blessing wherewith his father, which is Isaac, blessed him. And E, like Joshua, said in his heart and his mind, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. You don't think that E has kept that to this day? Coming back in every different regeneration, okay? Making war with us. So, it tell you that, remember, he's that red horse in Revelation 6, okay? This man is a damn sword. He the sword. He a killer, man, murderer, okay? He just want to done you, get you out, so go.
Okay. It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished.
Right, we are Jerusalem. All right, go.
It says that her iniquity is pardoned.
Right, we're forgiven. Because through Yahushai, the whole nation, all right, is going to come back, okay? Going to be forgiven because, it's set up that Israel, all Israel will be saved, okay, right? You read that in the New Testament, okay? We redeemed by Yahushai, all right? And right now on this side, the elect, they're going to, of course, be able to receive the kingdom, all right, and not be destroyed, okay? Go.
It says, for she hath received of Yahweh's hand double for all her sins.
Right. You see it, and we went through we've been and still going through so much, but we are at the Quatazah, the end of Abad, which is Abada, or you say like our servitude, our work, that hard, heavy toil that we go to. All right, Ibad means like servant. All right, Abada is like going into like that continued servitude, like your toil, that hard labor. Like you'd be like, I'm going to work. It's it's heavy. That's that Abada. And the Baha Shaddai in the field. All right, so all that this stuff that we gonna do, because we had to drink of that cup. He gonna have to drink of this cup afterwards. All right. It says that he that what. You could get it, Revelation 3. Yeah, get that real quick. He touched the apple as the Lord eye. Okay? Which is the I can
captivity.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. Yep. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
And wasn't we led into captivity? All right, under E. Okay. Adawan. These other nations has in captivity too, but he got to get his punishment, okay? Because he thinking he gonna go altogether punished, but he is gonna get his punishment. All right, that's why he running He run. This man running. He a vagabond. He running. A fugitive. This dude on the run. Go.
Okay. It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Right. And he has killed with the sword. He continues to kill or Ratazak. All right, which goes into murder. All right, premeditated murder. All right, he doing this in wickedness. All right, he ain't killing like harag. All right, meaning just to kill. All right, he murdering. All right, murdering. Okay, go.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, and this is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, that do all of our sufferance and our toil. This we gonna see this man's downfall, okay. And we gonna have we gonna have this man in our hands. All right, we gonna have the neck of our enemies. Okay, in the kingdom.
Right? In the Apocrypha it says, I believe in Ecclesiasticus it says, blessed is he that liveth to see the downfall of his enemies.
That's right,
and that's what we're gonna see. In this near.
We're seeing it right now, man. We seeing this.
God.
We seeing crazy, man. It's like it's weird. It's like right now the time that we're in is like crazy. It's like
Esau, who is at a certain level, is being brought very lowly.
Oh yes, and that's
the opioids, the homelessness. They're just really low level, man.
Right, lame. Like we was watching the show with the dude the Rothschild dude. The dude looked like he about to fall out. The Jacob Rothschild Baron, he about to fall out. He's sitting there like this and shit. I tried to keep my root speech, but I had to just say it, This dude by the croak, man, he like this. He doing all type of blood. He probably doing all type of different, sacrifices and just, getting all the Jake organs just to stay alive at these times, praying to all these different gods and such. All right, real quick. I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Zechariah 2:8. It says, "For thus said Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoil you." Right? And these nations had definitely spoiled us, reaped and took everything from us. All right? Our land, our heritage, our culture, okay? The earth, the beauty of this earth, everything that you can of course receive. They took, of course, they gave us plantation Christianity and all of these other idols and such, these other so-called religions and such, these religions and stuff, which is not what we're supposed to worship. We're supposed to reverence Yahweh Shem Shai and none other. Akah only. All right. Labad or alone. Okay. It says, which spoil you, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. All right, if you don't want to say anything, you can go into it.
Yeah, kind of like the brother was saying, them spoiling us, they took everything we had, man. They even took our women and our children, They took everything we had. Our women, they want to, they basically brainwashed them with their philosophy. They want to be independent. Our women basically hate us, man.
Right, yeah.
If you don't allow them to rule over you with the iron rod, they hate you. Yeah. Any Jake woman that you stand up to, they basically ready to kill you.
Right. Yeah, that just going and straight crazy. Like I had did this in a video before. Just one time that I was there, go up from work, get on the bus and stuff, quick ride and stuff. Get on the bus. I'm fussed. All right, I'm fussed. One jump right in front of me and stuff. So-called black woman jumped right in front of me. And then you had this other joint, this jealous joint, that, like I said, at the time I had hollered at this joint, this goofy, I shouldn't even did it. They all proud, and they all westernized and stuff. This woman, she's a little bit, older than me. Chick, I got on it, fuss. This simp at the end of the bus ride, he gonna say about some ladies first on this bus. Basically like always. I said, where you get that at? I said, somehow I just, out of the spirit, it just was like, that's not right. Like, it's not in the scriptures. Where you find that at? He was cut. He was, oh, do you follow everything in that Bible? I ain't have a Bible out, but the spirits know it's a demon on him. The spirits know what we about. I say, yeah, this is my life. You know, that's of course.
Okay.
Then that's just a Satan trying to cast dirt, you know, by Labia in my head. He didn't achieve it. I cut him, man. It was out, and she witnessed it, you know. Cause I was just like, dude, like a lot of people. I just was like, yo, a lot of people that say they believe in this word, they really don't understand it. They don't even. Yeah, that's it. I made it real quick and got off and did the spirit. I put up curses on this dude, and then I never get on the bus again. Cause I ain't gonna ever on his bus again. His bus that he ride for SEPTA as a servant. Okay, I think he probably is like foreigner, look like a E, but he probably is like foreigner, or he can be an E. I don't know, but. Got the spirit Jake. He freaking so I put up the curse and I'm going that bus. So now say like the other day, like fast forward, like say like yesterday, the same chick, when I go and get on the bus, even before I get on board and waiting, this chick like in La La Land and stuff, trying to just get attention. Cause I already been hollered at, and you know when you ignore these chicks, you know, that's when they really come, you know, if they want to come at all. You got to ignore them, and they got to see something obviously they really want, you know, some type of status, you know, money, power of some nature, you know. That's what pretty much it goes off to in these days and age, because women, you know, they're not really in their right mind and stuff, you know. But anyway, so she made, you know, women, you're going to learn, they make up some excuse just to try to talk to you, right? Because they can't just outright just say, you know, what they really want. Okay. They're going to just be orbited and stuff. So she's like literally la-di. Then eventually she's going to say about something. This is a spirit on her. Oh, are we, how you going to say are we? I'm not with you. Are we supposed to wait right here, or are we supposed to board somewhere else? Because there's like a partial detour sign. I said, did you read the sign? You seen the sign, right? That's how I am. I said, say 3 p.m. These women proud. She gonna say something like utter. I don't answer a full coordinate probably. I know the bus gonna come after 3, and I know that the detour is ended. But like I said, women don't got no foresight. They proud. All right. So anyway, for the most part, not all. For those who it apply to. All right. I'm not speaking to every woman. This is just any old run of the mill dumpster chick. All right. We gonna say, because like I said, she not in the spirit of y'all, but she not shot. All right. So anyway, she ran through anyway. So you know, just to cut it short, you know, I just said that she said, oh well, the bus came in at 2:57. I don't care. I know what time the bus really comes at. Buses ain't on schedule. All right. Anyway, so that she waited anyway. She followed me, and when came time to board the bus. You think she gonna jump in front? She waited for me to get on first. And she did it twice. When I got on the next bus, she did. And she waited. She didn't get on the bus that the other bus that come. She didn't get on that bus. She waited over here by my area to get on the bus and follow what I'm doing. Just going showing you these, you know, like, cause so Jake, you gotta remember, you are the nobility, you are the prize, okay? Cause when you go into you know, us being like, yeah, the apple of the eye, and, you know, we, of course, that gold and such, you know, we really the precious, okay? You know, that which is acquired, all right? Not, these women ain't precious. We the precious. We the one. Man shall be made more precious than fine gold, more than the golden wedge of Ophir. So I give me how to walk like that, and that energy goes off. You know, you might, like, you thinking that you putting on different stuff. Remember, we stones. Lively stones, a spiritual hearse. All right, so that's just something, you know, to speak on. But anyway, going back. Okay. All right. Yep.
This Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7 says, "And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
Right. So these curses is gonna go. Remember, we under curses. All right. The Lord put curses. You read Deuteronomy 28 chapter from 15 down. The Lord put all type of curses, you know, curses are money, basket in thy store, You know, cursed thou shalt be in the city, in the field. You know, all that. Curse. Your eye shall be evil to your brother. Your woman be evil. She gonna sleep with other men. All that. That's all in there, man. We ain't gonna be able to really like our life gonna hang in the balance. It's gonna be our people. We know we smite with madness and stuff. All sorts of curses and stuff. You know. Now these curses are gonna be transferred from us to going on the enemy, the heathen, rightfully so. All right. So we starting to see them. They living in shacks and hoods.
And Jake been catching hell since forever,
right?
And now these different heathens, they're starting to catch hell, and they're you know what I mean, they're complaining, you know, they're growling,
they moaning.
Yeah, they ready to give up the spirit, man. Right. They committing suicide. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They
don't got that. You know, Jake can suffer. He can't suffer. He used to having that, being privileged. Okay, I don't gotta say wait. Okay.
Yeah, I remember the one Aka did a video about talking about this Edomite. He was working at FedEx, and I guess they were overworking him. And they would work like 16 hours or so. They gave up the spirit. They could drop dead.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Was finished.
Right there. Dead. Yup. Through. Done.
But Jake been doing the hard labor since forever, man.
Right. All since
nigga got 3 jobs.
Right. 3 jobs. Going job to job. Job to job. All right, I'm gonna work 8 hours here. All right, I'm gonna get that check. Then after that, I'm gonna go and work a night shift. What? Get a couple. You mean? Or whatever. However way Jake worked that. You know, I'm not one to work 3 jobs and such. You know, but I seen Jake do it, like where he'll come in. This dude coming off a night shift, and he get off at 6. He coming in at 7, gotta work 7 o'clock at here, and he living in the projects. Crazy. He sleep at work. He can't work like that. And then what end up happening is he go and see you sleeping in the truck, and then he go complain on you, and then when come, like say back then when they had that whole layoff stuff with the recession, he got laid off. Crazy. But Jake be struggling. Jake make a way, man. Jake make something out of nothing, man. That's in our spirit.
The scripture says the one people shall be stronger than the other.
That's right.
We're given that strength because we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai.
That's right, man. That's it. We're stronger than, of course, E. All right, and we, like I said, it's no comparison between us and the heathen. All right, we on a whole nother field, and when we really in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, it's not even comparable, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, the highest rates in suicide in Babylon in America is among Edomite men. You know, right. You're living in your country. You know, you get to make all the rules. You get, you know what I'm saying. You get everything is catered to you. Yeah. You know, to your benefit, and you're still committing suicide, man.
You're killing yourself when you hit hardship.
You can't take it.
We can't do it. We gotta go to our hell. We in our hell. We've been going through this hell after hell after hell after hell. We got to deal with it. All right, I will bear this. Like, what's that? Who that? Micah might say it. You know that one? Bullet Baba Kajab. You know? We got to deal with it. Simple as that. You know, we men too, man. We got to deal with it. And it's like women, they going to deal with it of the elect. They deal with it too. All right? They enduring too. Because they got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai within them. That's going to, of course, help drive them, all right? Not let them, of course, cave to the flesh, all right? And Satan.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of Yahweh. It says, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring forth to the light. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, and that's exactly what brothers are doing right now. You know, we're in a very low estate. You know, our the people that are really servants, these peasants, are ruling over us, and we're taking it. We go to these certain jobs, and our managers, our supervisors, are Edomites. Sometimes a woman. Yeah, you got a woman ruling over you. So that's bearing the indignation of the Lord. You got you out here in this society, a woman can literally, you know, just walk all over you. You know what I'm saying? You
tap dancing on you too.
Yeah, you don't got no say. You know what I'm saying? A woman can raise her voice at you. You can't do nothing. A woman can literally assault you and you can't do nothing.
Right.
If you hit her back, you're like, man, you'll have these Captain Saber, you know what I'm saying? Trying to assault you.
Right. Yeah.
And then you go into jail.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? We're very low in the society, but we're bearing it, man. Because we know we went off, you know. Mm-hmm. We know this is really righteous judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and we accept that. You know, and if you fighting against it, that's basically you saying that the Most High's judgment isn't righteous. Right. And you don't. Oh, I don't deserve this. Why is this happening to me?
Who are you, man?
Yeah, that's not the right spirit to be in. We're in the spirit of we do deserve this, and we're thankful for His mercy because He shows His mercy. Yeah. He can go way harder than this.
Right. Exactly.
The Most High can go way harder on us than this. Way harder.
Yeah. He the Father of spirits, man. God. He can do. He Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. He do anything. This Baruch chapter 3:1. It says, Yahweh, O Lord Almighty, the power of Yahshua of Israel, the soul in anguish and trouble spirit crieth unto thee. Who that's gonna be? That's Jake. Okay. That's only Jake, man. You know that. We be sitting there crying out. You know, cry. You know, how about crying meaning to cry? You know, our call. All right. We crying out, continue, man. You know, when you got, of course, in the heavens and stuff. You know, Jake. We go there as soon as he complain. Lord, when y'all gonna come and resurrect Jake? When they gonna get the kingdom? Save them out of there. You know, that's what happened. I think it might be like 2 Ezra 15. They say that righteous, you know what I'm talking about? Blood cry. That's it. I'm in Baruch, like 15. And then there's I know like it's another Revelation that's said too. 2 Ezra chapter 15 and right there, you see it? 8, like 8. 2 Ezra 15, 8. Okay. I will hold my tongue. You see it?
This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right. That's Jake, you know. And really, you see, you got the elect, all right? Because the elect, they're going to be, of course, blameless and justified in the sight of course, Yahweh through, of course, the blood of Yahweh Shai. There's a bach of Yahweh Shai, okay? Them cries, okay? And just understand, Jacob is the righteous, all right? We were made righteous, all right? We, of course, on the right hand in the heavens, and all these other heathen, they on the left, okay? God.
It says, and therefore saith Yahweh, I will surely avenge them.
Yeah, the Lord is actually going to avenge us. They say vengeance is the Lord's. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So don't be thinking you just going to go and take this in your own matters, in your own hands, in your own power. Yadim. Alright? You, of course, got to wait on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Alright? Till he rise to the prey. Alright? We spiritual men anyway. We know this. Okay? We know our power. We know our power as a man of war. And he's strategic. So he's setting this up. He gonna look, he say that he's gonna come as a thief in the night. That just goes to show you, look, Lord is masterful in his actual strategic, you know, in his war games and stuff. Alright? Where he gonna catch you like when you sleep, you thinking everything cool. This dude just come right on you. Oh shoot! It's over, you through. He coming right behind you. When you least suspect, damn, you drew, that's it. A trap and a snare. Got you all buttered up and stuff. You know, you good, fat, you know, like these E's be, you just seeing them, they bellies is out and stuff, man. Super fat, over the bloody belt buckle and all. Got big, they even got boobs and stuff. That'd be so bad. The men, crazy. The women, they be just through. They got granny boobs.